Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Heath, and today we're going to be looking at a rework of Mace Windu and how this applies to early game content, mid game content, and end game content as well. But anyway, guys, let's not waste any time. Jump in this video and let's talk about him and how we can make best use of the new rework on Mace Windu. So here we are back on my free-to-play account, and right here we have Mace Windu. We know he's getting an entire rework on his entire kit, and it just does some amazing things to his kit. And not only that, he's getting a new skill. We're not going to go over all the points of his rework, but we're going to discuss it as we go through this video, talking about how and why they would be effective for certain groups, not only for free-to-play accounts like this account here, but mid-game, end-game, and even later on in the end-game as well. And the benefits that we can reap by using Mace Windu inside of these groups. So I actually put a few squads together for early game, mid game, and later on in the game as well that I think will be very, very useful for having Mace Windu inside of a group. Let me pop over here real quick. Let's look at the first one here, and we're going to look at Mace's squad, the one I sketched up on stream real quick. And as you can see right here, we have Bastila Shan as our lead. You're saying to yourself, why would you have a non-Galactic Republic in a squad with Mace Windu? Well, right off the bat here, Bastila's lead ability, Jedi allies gain 15% turn meter, and they gain protection up at 200%, which cannot be dispelled. And while they have protection up, they deal 20% more damage. And that goes hand in hand with the changes made to Mace Windu, one of which being is that he gains 30% max health at the end of each turn, and if an ally with protection up was damaged by an attack that turn, Mace gains 3 stack of resilient defense for the entire rest of the encounter, and that is just going to be absolutely huge because, as we know, Bastila is an absolute buff beast. Not only match Bastila up with Mace Windu, but Grandmaster Yoda as well, because Yoda's abilities, he has battle meditation, throws tenacity up and protection up, which will stack with Bastila's ability. So that is that much more damage that Mace is going to be able to do under these protection up abilities. And again, it's just going to be absolutely, I'm going to be honest with you, I think Mace is going to turn into an absolute beast. He's not only as a tank, but as an attacker as well. So here we have Ahsoka Tano, and not only is she a Jedi, but she is a Galactic Republic as well. And that feats hand in hand to Mace Windu. But her skill that we're going to be looking at right here is Protective Maneuver. So the main thing that we're going to be looking at is that all Galactic Republic allies gain protection up 20% for 1 turn. So anytime we use this ability with Ahsoka, we are going to be gaining protection up, which again, hand in hand plays right along with Mace Windu. So we know with Mace's rework that Mace is going to deal additional bonus damage based on the amount of health that he has. But having Anakin in a group with Mace Windu as well is going to give us a little bit extra boost in offense. So as you can see right here, we got Overpowering Assoul. Let me tap on it real quick. Deals physical damage to all enemies, grants allies offensive up and critical chance for 2 turns for each enemy critically hit, and grants protection up to 10% for each Galactic Republic ally in that turn. So here we are feeding protection once again to Mace Windu, allowing him to stay alive, allowing him to keep his health, allowing him to do that much more damage each and every time he attacks. So like I said, here are a few squads that I put together. Early game, mid game, and maybe even later on in the game as well that you can use. So here we have Padme, and Padme is lead. We all know that she is an amazing leader ability. Light side allies have plus 10 max health. Again, that feeds directly into Mace Windu, allowing his health to be increased. Not only that, increasing the damage he does because he feeds damage off of Mace's max health. So 5% of his max health is going to be done as bonus damage. So more health he gets, the better off he gets, and the more damage that he can actually do along the way. We have this group right here that we're looking at that I put together. We're, again, throwing Grandmaster Yoda in there because of the protection. But we're also throwing C-3PO in there as well because of translation. That is going to be reducing cooldowns. And we're throwing Shock T in there as well because, again, she is a Galactic Republic. She's a Jedi as well. Plays hand in hand with Mace Windu, and they're just basically going to be feeding each other back and forth, turn meter and assist as well. Let me float up Shock T real quick. So one of the biggest perks to having Shock T in a group with Mace Windu is her training exercise ability. Call target other ally to assist Shock T and the target ally recover 25% of their health and protection as well. So we're keeping Mace protection up, keeping his health up, and that is just going to lead to more and more damage that Mace is able to do for the entire encounter. Also, Shock T's basic ability, that being Courageous Strike, she's going to be granting offensive up to all allies for 1 turn. We know that Mace deals primarily in health as for his offense, but offense up against him is going to help him as well. Again, more damage, getting those squads down, helping us all along the way. This other group that we're going to be looking at is not necessarily a squad group that we're going to be using in conjunction all together, but these are other helpful characters that we can use in conjunction with Mace Windu, one of which being Hermit Yoda. Let me tap on Hermit Yoda real quick. The big one, however, for Hermit Yoda is strength flows from the Force. All allies have their current health percentages equalized. Health equalizing effects ignore healing immunity. And then all allies recover 5% health. Again, bringing us back to Mace Windu having his health up. More health, better off for us. Barriss Offee is another one that we can use inside of a group with Mace Windu. Because of her abilities right here, we got Force Healer. All allies have their current health percentages equalized. Again, pretty much basically the same thing as Hermit Yoda, but then each ally recovers 2.5% of their max health. Again, feeding health to Mace is going to help us in the long run. Going to keep him not damaged. Everybody going to keep him healthy. So these are just a few of the squads or a few of the characters that would be absolute beast in combination with Mace Windu. But not only that, matching him up later on with higher level characters or higher level squads is just going to make it an amazing group. And let's pop over to the journey guide real quick, because having Mace inside of a group early on is going to help push us along through the journey guide also. So one of the biggest benefits to getting Mace Windu unlocked and upgraded in the beginning of our journey guide is the ability to use him to unlock Grandmaster Yoda. And as we know, Grandmaster Yoda, battle meditation, giving protection up 30% for 2 turns, then grants each and every ally non-unique buff he has, excluding stealth and taunt. So right there, again, protection up early game for Mace Windu inside of that group, getting Grandmaster Yoda unlocked. Biggest bonus to having Mace Windu unlocked and geared up in game is the ability to use him in a group with Jedi Master Kenobi. And for Jedi Master Kenobi, we actually have to have Mace Windu upgraded to Relic 3, and these two will just work hand in hand together. An amazing group I can see for the future. He is just going to be a beast of a character, early game, mid game, and even in game, I believe as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something for it. And let me know, what gear level is your Mace Windu? Do you have him maxed out? Is he already reliced out? Is he not 85 yet? Are you going to be planning on working on him, providing him in a group? And if you enjoyed this video, let me know, and I'll try and make some more content like this for some early game videos, mid game videos, because there's not a lot of it out there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, much love, peace out, and we'll see you in the next one.